What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a new video. So I am a little bit late on the Elaine train, only because this week that I'm currently in, and sort of like last week as well, has been finals week for me. The semester's wrapping up, and because of that, it's been pretty tough to do anything. So I haven't done any streams today, or any streams this week. No podcast, no nothing. You know, I've been doing like one video a day. Missed a video yesterday as well. So I appreciate you guys sticking if you guys are watching the video. But yeah, that's explanation for why it's been a little bit off. Next week, go back to regular schedule, double uploads and streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch. So let's get into it. Today's video is going to be, should you summon for Elaine? Now, Elaine is the latest unit to come out. Sorry, not Elaine. What? Elizabeth. Why did I say Elaine? Oh my god, it's stuck in my head. I can't get her out. I've been doing summons non-stop before. Elaine. Not Elaine, it's Elizabeth. So it's Blue Elizabeth, and she is here on a step-up system, and she was actually the first step-up that we had on JP as well. And I completely forgot about her when I was doing my previous video. So Blue Elizabeth is a pretty cool unit. But, pretty much, you know, immediately I'm going to say that she is a gimmick unit that is not used for too much in terms of, like, endgame content, PvP, things like that. Now, I'm not saying you cannot use her. She's actually pretty decent in PvP, and she can make a lot of cool teams happen. If you're more about having fun and making like gimmicky things or cheese comps or things like that, then Elizabeth is perfect for you. But at the end of the day, I don't believe she is a necessary unit, and you can just save. And that's the best part, right? You can just save and it'll be perfectly fine. So let's take a look at how the banner is, and then we'll go and take a look at what she herself does. So with the banner, this is our first step up banner, right? So what this means is that there's no pity, and her rate is 0.5. Here are the units on the banner. And with the step up, it's actually better than the normal pity system. One, because she's guaranteed on step 10. There's a 1 gem discount here, a 1 gem discount there, and a GSSR right here. So you get 2 guaranteed SSRs, one being Elizabeth, one being a random one, and you also get 2 1 gem multis. So even if you don't, like, honestly, I think you do 2 multis and you end it right there. Like that's a perfect amount. It is not like, if you have the gems to spare, you can go right ahead and summon for her. But the thing is, we have a couple of things that are potentially coming up. One could be Slime Collab, which we're not 100% positive on, that's just a guess, right? But it could be Slime Collab coming up. And if that's the case, then if you are a big fan of the original characters and getting like the exclusive units on your box, they're going to be on separate banners each, and it's going to be rough trying to pull them. Now, if it is the not slime banners, and they just go and give us, for example, like Blue Lilia and Demon Meliodas shortly after, both of those are pretty needed units. Blue Lilia in general is a really powerful unit for both PvE and PvP, but Demon Meliodas is like PvP king. So keep that in mind. Besides that, then we go on like a long hiatus of banners that you can skip. But for now, it's more of, I personally, like, I don't even want to summon on this banner, but I'm going to do it just so I have the character in my box. And it's, the fact that it's a step up is not bad. Like, it's pretty good value for what you're getting. It's just that I want to make sure, like, I will always have enough gems to summon on whatever banner I want, but not everyone does. If you're spending 242 gems here, how many gems are you left over with until the next banner comes out in 2 weeks, for example, right? It's actually only here for this 1 week, so I wonder what they're going to do next week. It could be a bait, but I don't know. Let's go take a look at what Elizabeth herself does, and we'll talk a little bit about her character to get a better idea. So we swap over to the desktop, and I have her info pulled up. As usual, it's gcdatabase.com. Link is down below. So, why do I say she's a gimmick character, or she's a cheese character? It's because of her passive. Removes all allies' debuffs, heals their HP to full, and fills ultimate move gauge by 2 orbs when hero dies. So what people tend to do with this character is they get her to UR, and they unlock her passive, but they leave her at level 1. Right? So you just stay at level 1. That way she is bound to die due to any AoE effect whatsoever. And if you are a player who doesn't understand what's going on and you kill her immediately, even with like a single target, you kind of like enable the opponent's comp. And she just pops off, right? She's giving 4 ultimate gauge orbs, just like that, from dying. So it's kind of like your team consists of 3 actual players, but you're getting a bonus of ultimate gauge stuff, and you can rush ultimates very, very fast. Because you're going with a level 1 Elizabeth, you tend to go second, which means you have an ultimate gauge there. You also can use ultimate gauge food, so you start off with 2, so when she dies you're at 4 on 2 separate characters already. Meaning you only have to use 1 move each of them to actually get their ultimates. And that's where the like Elizabeth cheese strat actually comes in. Now, in terms of normal uses, right? Her first skill is disables debuff skills of all enemies for 1 turn, which is a pretty powerful move. Second one does damage and does the same thing, and last one does damage but does it for 2 turns. It doesn't hit hard, which is a problem. Debuff skills are pretty like good. You know, you can hit it on a king, he can't petrify you. You can do it on Gowther, he can't rank 2 attack seal you with his AoE. So it's not bad, but it's single target, it doesn't do damage rank 1, and herself doesn't hit, like she herself doesn't hit hard to begin with. Second move, Brilliant Protection, removes debuffs from 1 ally, removes debuffs, and heals HP of 1 ally equal to 300% of attack, debuff immunity for 2 turns, and then the same thing, but all allies. This isn't, like, the problem that it's single target makes it so much work. Like, the chances of you getting a level 3, like, let's say this is a normal Elizabeth that you have fully leveled up all the way, like, not talking about cheese, gimmick, whatever. It's so rough. Like remove debuffs to get this gold card. You know, how much effort is required to actually get a full heal off on your team is really tough. And it doesn't heal until rank 2. So, not that good in my opinion. And then it also scales with attack. Once again, like, you're not building attack gear on her ever. And if you do, you're not hitting hard to begin with because her multipliers are really garbage. So it's just like this awkward spot of, I don't know why they did it this way. She has good recovery rate, so she like heals herself pretty well. But besides that, nothing too special. Same exact ultimate as the other SSR Green Elizabeth, heals all allies, and then fills ultimate gauge by 2. Besides that, you don't really see her in any of the demon raids, whether it's Halix, Grey, or Red. I personally have not used her besides PvP in order to do some funny shenanigans, but that's about it. I don't think she really is a must summon. It is nice that it is on a step-up system, and the step-up system is really good. Right, this is a really good system that they only brought, I think besides this Elizabeth, we pretty much only had it for original character units. And when those come out, it's 100% like must summon. The fact that she's guaranteed is great. Now the other problem is that on JP when we got this, we also got some like extra rewards on the way. So we got something where we got a cosmetic or like a tavern decoration that actually allowed us to extend the duration of raids to 3 hours. So instead of the standard 1 hour, you'd actually have it for 3 hours long, and that actually makes a really good difference. Besides that, you do get, if you're going all the way to step 10, you do manage to get the 3 SSR pendants and the 6 Water of Lives that you need. That's pretty good. You have to go into a second rotation to get the anvils, so it's not really worth it at that point. So, let's see. In my opinion, if you have like 400 or 500 gems, I think you are at a good spot to summon, you can probably honestly go up to step 7. I think if you're like 300 or below, you're better off, if you do want to summon, better off doing 2 multis, leaving it there. And that's really it. I wouldn't go beyond that. I don't think it's worth it. It's really nice that we get to save and just a cooldown banner, right? We've gotten banner after banner after banner that's been must summon, or not even that it's must summon, it's just like you were forced to skip a good banner because something better was coming up. And I think this is the first banner where it's like, this unit is just not needed for anything, really. And you don't have to summon at all. So I think that's a really good thing that we finally get. And that's going to be it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for being patient with me through this small delay. And I'm going to get back to the groove of things next week. And yeah, we'll see you guys around. Peace out.